One. Welcome to Gaming Today. My name is Adeyemi Adesoya. As it is over the last two episodes, I'm riding solo once again. Tosin Additional, otherwise known as Powerful FJ, has more or less abandoned me. He's doing bigger and better things now. So anybody who knows him should please help me tell him that I said thank you for abandoning me. But as the saying goes, the show must go on. And of course, the gaming scene continues to, experience huge strides. Things are evolving, things are developing in the right direction. And of course, Africa still remains behind, but I know that gradually we will get there. Things are shaping up. I had the pleasure of being in the Global Esports Federation meeting last week where they got everybody together, all the members together, tell us the plans for the future, for the next few months to the end of the year, potential competitions coming up, and a lot of other stuff. So, really, things are happening. We just need to ensure that we are plugged in and we're ready to go. So, subsequently in the show, I'm going to have two guests who will be joining me. We'll be talking about COD Mobile. As you may know, or if you're new to the show though, the mobile games tournament started out yesterday, and we started out with COD Mobile with the qualification rounds. We had five matches, and we've been able to whittle down the number of participants who will be going into the main draw subsequently in the month. So over the next 3 weekends, that's from next weekend till the end of October, there will be game days for Ludo King, Soccer Stars, and 8 Ball Pool, and of course, COD Mobile. But today we'll be talking about COD Mobile, which I'm particularly interested in because I really want to learn. I think I find it very fascinating. And if you caught the live stream on Twitch or YouTube yesterday, you also would have found it quite interesting. I'll be joined by Atani Joshua and Nero subsequently during the show. So very quickly, let's me take some of the major news happenings around the world of gaming and esports. As always, I always like to talk about partnerships and sponsorships first, and that is what is driving the industry. That is what is making the industry grow today. Hopefully, we can catch on in Nigeria. I have to thank all those that have supported the Lagos Esports Forum and the things that they're doing over the last few months. So let's start with Vex Gaming extends deal with XPG. UK-based organization Vex Gaming has extended its relationship with Extreme Performance Game, which is otherwise known as XPG, the gaming branch of memory and storage manufacturer Adata. The extension will see Vex Gaming continue to promote XPG products around. In April, Vex Gaming expanded and extended its deal with XPG, which comprised of the organization becoming the exclusive supplier of memory and storage solutions of the brand. At the time, it was stated that the parties will be attending events together once offline events return. We can't wait for offline events to return. Really, that is whether you like it or not, that is the lifeblood of the industry. Yes, even though we know that with the whole pandemic, they came an overwhelming fascination with playing online, but still, those live events, creating a live game experience, is still what drives the industry. Talking about investments, Guild Esports completes £41.2 million listing on the London Stock Exchange. Well, that will probably never happen. Let me not say never happen, but will probably take quite a number of years before that happens in Nigeria. Because even in regular sports, they haven't been able to list on the Nigerian Stock Exchange. But this is huge. London-based organization Guild Esports has completed its position on the London Stock Exchange with a market capitalization of £41.2 million. Where these mature markets, they see things differently. They've created different tiers and segments for investors to, for their appetites, and of course, for different areas and different industries to, find money to drive whatever business strategy and the plans that they have. The listing comes after the organization managed to raise £20 million. Imagine Guild Esports raised £20 million towards the end of September. The listing was led by joint brokers Zeus Capital and Mirable Securities. Guild Esports becomes the first esports organization to join the London Stock Exchange as per a release. The organization is to use the funds raised to invest in the Guild brand, recruit new players, scale into various esports. Please, guys, we have some really good players in Nigeria. You might just contact us and we might just be able to recommend one or two to them. As you know, Guild Guild Sports is partly owned by a certain mega superstar, David Beckham. That is, David Beckham is one of the shareholders in Guild Sports. So hey, that in itself is a huge, huge selling point for that organization. So hey, big ups to the guys in Guild Sports, and they're doing some remarkable, remarkable business. So as we said over the last few weeks, I've been talking about different investments by different guys in sports, NBA, football, tennis, you name it, even artists as well. There's a report that says that the $183 million was raised in disclosed esports investments in September 2020. So you can just imagine. And talking about footballers who are involved in esports, Dani Alves is another one who is very, very, very is largely involved in esports in Brazil, and is changing the way people view esports in Brazil. Is really changing the game. Hopefully, we will start seeing some kind of investments coming into the Nigerian space. We're not probably talking about millions and millions of dollars, but we can start on the 1,000 threshold and see how we develop that over the next few months and years. Let's go to gaming itself. Riot Games announced teams for CBLOL long-term partnership model. So Riot Games has unveiled 10 chosen teams for its Brazilian League of Legends competition. That's the Campeonato Brasileiro de League of Legends. See what I said? Brazil are doing some really good stuff. The league has adopted a long-term partnership model as seen in the Chinese LPL, the European LEC, and the North American LCS. Hopefully, we would have the African LOL at some point. Hopefully, we at the Lagos Sports Funds will be the ones at the forefront of this by His grace and by our hard work. It said that almost 20 organizations showed formal interest in becoming a partner for the CBLOL, which is moving to a partnership format instead of having an open league. Only 10 slots have been allocated for the competition. However, Riot Games whittled down the applicants over the course of a process that includes numerous stages. The teams that have been selected following the multiple rounds of constitution, including the formal application and the submittal of organizational documents, are as follows: Esports Crews, Focal Prodigy, Flamengo Esports, Flora Esports. Yeah, I bet on Flora Esports before on one of the betting sites. Ains, Kaboom Esports, Loud, Pain Gaming, Red Cannons, Kalunga, and Redzga Esports. So watch out for the CBLOL as Brazil, takes a claim on the League of Legends scene with Riot Games, getting these long-term partnerships for the game of League of Legends, which is a really, really, really huge gaming franchise. So, with that said, I'm hoping my guest will join me anytime soon. So, like I said earlier, we had the beginning of the mobile games tournament yesterday, and this time around it will involve 4 games. We started with Shooting Mobile yesterday. We will go to Ludo King, we'll go to A-Ball, and the one I'm particularly looking forward to, which is Soccer Stars. If you played table soccer as a young lad in Nigeria with your bottle crowns, Soccer Stars is the game for you. I'm sure you would enjoy it. It brings back a lot of memories, and I'd love to see if the guys out there can show the stuff they're made of and win really good prizes. So for COD Mobile, we have a prize pool of 100,000 naira to be split via the 5v5, 5v5, and the Battle Royale on COD Mobile. For Ludo King, 8 Ball Pool, and Soccer Stars, we have a prize pool of 30,000 naira each across the winners. So if you come first, second, third, they will share 30,000 naira across board. So really looking forward to that, and hopefully, we get as much buzz as we got in August, and we continue to push ahead to see how well we can, develop the mobile gaming ecosystem. I'm still waiting for my guest. I don't know why they're not yet here. Let me see. It was really good, watching the live stream on Twitch yesterday. In fact, I'm going to take up Joshua Tani on this, what they call shoutcasting. I wonder why they call it shoutcasting in gaming and not commentary. Okay, good, lovely. Okay, my guests are here. Hello, guys. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Yeah,
you.
hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Josh, how now?
Yeah, I'm good. You?
You know, I'm a big fan of yours.
Nero also.
You know,
Nice.
I'm fine. Good afternoon, Josh.
Nero, how are you?
Good afternoon, Yemi. I'm fine.
How have you been? You seems to be on the road.
Yeah, I'm heading home right now.
Oh, you closed for the day? Where are you based?
Lagos.
And you've closed for the day. I like this your work. Oh. Are they recruiting your office? All right, let's get into it. Nero, has the COD tournament been on your end? The one you guys are doing, sponsored by Revenge. How's it been?
Okay, we just concluded it yesterday. It went really well. We
Who
streamed,
won?
but it went for 3 days. We had a total of 88 teams that registered.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, 88
Who
teams
won?
of 4 players. It was
My team did.
Incognito Gambino.
What did you call it?
Incognito Gambino, they won.
Cognito. Okay, but they're not from Nigeria.
They're
No,
Nigeria.
we're from Nigeria. That's my team, basically.
Josh, are you sure you didn't do some things?
I wasn't even involved. I wasn't involved. I had the
Wasn't
tournament of my
involved.
Okay, Cognito Gambino.
Gambino, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any Italian,
Not at all.
So how did the name come up?
Okay, so basically what happened is we had a merger between Incognito
Okay.
and another Nigerian clan or team. They were known as OG. You understand?
Okay.
So when we had that merger, when you're merging with someone, it makes sense not to lose all of your identity.
Yeah.
So they came up with the idea of adding Gambino to the name so that people would still know that, all right, these are former OG players, but now we're all one big team. So that's where the Gambino name came from. And it was Sarah is the BR team manager. He's the one that came up with the name, basically.
Okay, so this team comprises of how many team members in total?
I would say the BR. Do you mean Incognito as a whole, or just the Incognito Gambino?
The whole team.
The whole team, I would say we're pushing 30. I would say we're pushing
30.
Yeah, that's including competitive players and then casual players.
Wow.
And then we have some players out on loan as well. Like they're playing for other clans.
Other teams.
Yeah.
How do you guys structure this loan thing? What kind of agreements exist?
No, basically.
Does money exchange hands?
Not at all. That's for us.
So it's party level.
Exactly. You just approach the manager of either the BR roster or the MP roster, and then you
Okay.
talk to them. So if they feel it's a player they can do it out for the time being, or they want him to have playing time and get better, then they agree to
Okay.
do loan. So he goes out. He's still part of the team. He's just basically on loan, as they say.
So that means in esports too, you have situations where certain people need game time.
Yeah,
All right.
because
To
managing a team is all about managing egos. Everyone wants to
yeah.
play. Everyone wants to be able to compete. And some people are content to sit back and wait for their time, while others they want to be a part of the team, but at the same time they still want to play. So it's all about
Mm,
balancing it. So that's where this whole idea of loaning players out came from. And then you have other,
that's
I wouldn't
impressive.
call them smaller clans. I'll say clans that don't have top tier players or they can't attract them yet. So you just loan these players out to them, help them build their rep, and at the same time, help the players get playing time. So they eventually get better. And then when there's an open spot in the roster, they can come back and still leave. So that's basically it.
Mm. Okay. So and would you say that that experiment helps players to get better?
Actually, it does. Actually, it does. Like, let me give you an instance. We have a player on loan at Bloody Veterans. You understand? Like, when I recruited
Okay.
him, I saw one of our comp players was retiring from the scene. So I brought him in to fill that spot. But then the other guy had a change of heart and decided, you know what, I still want to keep playing. Then BV approached me and were like, they are short a player. So I told him, join them on loan, play with them competitively, but you can train with us, you understand? So him playing with
Mm,
them and then still coming back to train with us, it helps him get better as a player, and then it also helps him improve the team he's currently playing on. So basically, it's twofold, if you ask me. And yeah, it helps a lot.
mm,
It helps a lot because having playing time, it helps you know what you're good at and what you need to work on, rather than just sitting on the bench waiting for your time to come.
mm, mm. Nero, how long, how much training time does somebody need, to be able to play COD mobile at least to a decent casual level? Let me not talk about pro level, to a decent casual level that he can be competitive. Nero, that's for
I,
you.
I don't know if you heard that.
I,
Okay, basically, what I do, like I'm a player also, but I don't play competitively. I
oh, okay,
just
you're
like,
more casual.
yeah, mine is just the community. The community. That's what I do basically.
So
So
you're
I
more
I
like
think
an
Josh,
organizer.
yeah,
You
of
coordinate the
events,
community.
yes,
So
of
how
events.
large would you say the COD community is in
In
Nigeria? How large, not just large, but how large and vibrant is the COD community in Nigeria?
I mean, in Nigeria alone or sub-Saharan.
In Nigeria alone, I don't care about the other guys for now.
Okay, I think maybe the ones that actually come out, I think maybe about 3,000. I'm not so sure,
Wow,
but
that's
not
interesting.
not in my community though. But I'm talking about the ones that actually come out. Maybe about 3,000. The ones that
Mm.
want to get
And
involved.
this
But
is this is across the country and not Lagos alone.
no, cross country.
Okay, so
Not
let
Lagos
me ask you
alone.
now. You're a casual player, Nero. What part of COD Mobile do you find most interesting?
Um, multiplayer, multiplayer.
Why?
Cause it's like I can play alone, but with battle royale, I don't like playing alone. I like playing with people. But multiplayer, I can play alone, and it's
Does
short.
does multiplayer does multiplayer afford you the opportunity to hide?
Yeah, somehow.
It affords you to hide. So if we're playing 5v5 now, I know I'm not that good. I can find somewhere to hide.
Yeah, and then be killing from there, but people will find you.
Oh, okay. So that people that are that good, they'll find you. That means I have to be better at hiding.
Or just play
Okay,
the
so
game.
Sorry to
Go
interrupt you.
ahead.
Let me put it this way: in a multiplayer,
Okay.
you understand, it's easy for you to tag along with players that are better than you. You understand? You don't have to be as good as them. You can just be there, making up the number. But if you try that
Okay.
in battle royale, 9 out of 10 times it's going to end in tears. You understand? Because there are situations where you need everybody to play their parts, either giving call
Okay.
outs or reviving knocked down teammates and all that. You understand? So if there's a weak link when you're playing BR, you understand? It will affect your team. But in multiplayer, it can be managed. Seen as multiplayer, except S and D is basically respawn. That means like you die, you come back again, you die, you come back again. So it can be excused. But battle royale, once you're dead, like once everyone is dead, that's basically it. So for me, I would say I prefer battle royale mainly because of the unpredictability. You understand? You can never say, okay, this is who is going to win. There's many factors in play. That's one. Two, there's banter. Like there's premium banter when you're playing with your friends. You understand? Like you guys can be cracking jokes while in gunfights and all that. So that's why I prefer battle royale.
Okay. So, Joshua, you were the shoutcaster. I don't know why they call it shoutcaster in gaming. Commentator is commentator. I don't know why they call
Exactly.
it shoutcaster in gaming. But I like the your playlist. I think I've told you that before that I like your playlist.
Yeah.
But you got a few stick yesterday. Some people asking you play some Nigerian music, you know, and I was like, well, maybe this is the music that gets Josh going. Are we
Yeah.
going to see? Do we need to spice it up with a bit of Nigerianness?
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If people like, I've that's yesterday wasn't the first time I've gotten comments like that. You understand? Asking me to play what's it called, Nigerian music. But here's the issue. Like, I don't really listen to Nigerian music that much. You understand? So I don't want a situation whereby I'll create a playlist that won't fit well with the streamers. You understand? So the thing is, some of them have access. Majority of them have access to me. So if any of them can create a playlist that they feel others on the stream would like, then they can get it across to me. I'm fine playing it. You understand? I just
Okay.
basically play what I'm used to and what I feel majority or all the viewers would like. And like you said, you enjoy the playlist. A lot of other people enjoy it too. I mean, people have asked me for my stream playlist before. But if anyone wants me to play Nigerian songs, all person just has to do is create a playlist, get it across to me,
I
and
sent
I
to
promise
you.
you, I'll play it.
Now I have one problem with you, and I'm sorry
Yeah,
I've called it a problem.
yeah, no problem.
Some of us are not so COD savvy.
Yeah,
You know, is there a way you can bring the shoutcasting home a little bit? Break it down to the nitty gritty, to bits for laymen like us to understand when we are watching.
okay,
Like for
okay.
instance, I see that you have to also tell me what is the difference between hard point and search and destroy.
All right, all right. So I think moving forward, you understand, at the beginning of every stream or mode rather, I'll explain it, you understand, for because every week we get new viewers apart from the regular audience. So I think
Yeah.
moving forward, because somebody told me yesterday as well, like as a suggestion. So I think moving forward I'll do that. So basically, but just for this interview now, let me explain it. Hard point basically it's a mode wherein a particular area is marked on the map, you understand? So you have
Okay.
to hold it against the opposing team in order to get points. So each point, like there's a particular point. Let's say there are 5 points, points A, B, C, D, and E. You understand? So point A lasts for 56 seconds. You understand? Then we move to point B, another 56 seconds, like that. So you get to point E. So in order to win, you have to hold these points
Okay.
and gain maximum points from it. So being that the score limit is 250, so you have to hold each hard point till you get to 250. You understand? So the way it is either you capture it or the enemy captures it. So you're basically trying to
Oh, I
hold
see.
it while fending the enemy off and not letting them capture it. Because if they capture it while you're outside, they are gaining points. And if they gain more points than you, basically match is over and they won. While for search and destroy is basically one team gets to attack, the other team gets to defend. By attack and defend, I mean the attacking team for a certain number of rounds, they have to plant the bomb. There are two bomb sites, A and B. So they have to plant the bomb. So the defending team, their job is to watch both bomb sites. That's A and B. So since there are two, they have to break it down. Either three people go to A, two go to B, or two people go to A, two go to B, and then there's one mid. So basically, the defending team's job is to either prevent the attacking team from planting, or if they do manage to plant, their job is to defuse it. So attackers have to plant, defending team has to defuse or prevent them from planting. That's basically S and D. Then for domination is there are 3 points on the map: A, B, and C. A is near spawn points. You understand? So there are blue and red teams, right? Blue team they spawn near A, red team spawns near C, B is like neutral ground. So whichever team has more points, like has captured more positions. So if a team has captured A and B, they will gain points faster than a team that has only C. So if you want the match to end quicker, you capture all 3 points, A, B, and C. Or you can capture A and B and try to defend it from the other team. So it's all a matter of capturing points as quickly as possible and holding it while you're racking up points on the scoreboard. You understand? So if you have points A and B, every second you get 2 points. You understand? While the other team that has points C, they get 1 point every second. But if you capture all three spots, that's A, B, and C, the other team gets no points. Meanwhile, you're getting maximum points on the scoreboard. So whichever team gets to the score limit first by holding those points, they're declared the winners. And there have been instances, you understand, where you see a triple cap, like minute triple cap from a team to win a match. Maybe the scores are tight, then they go on the triple cap and they capture all points. Then they get maximum points and win the match. So that's basically it. For to be honest, all three modes, you understand, domination, hard points, and S and D, they are all objective based. And then like it takes a certain level of game IQ in order to win. You understand? Domination is kind of like chess. The enemy makes a move, you make your own counter move. So it's back and forth until one person makes a mistake. Then you now capitalize on it. That's basically it. Hard points is all
Okay,
about
so
position. Yeah, you
okay,
want
so
to say?
George, let's go into the results from yesterday's MGT COD Mobile,
Yeah,
and I'm seeing a lot of straightforward results,
yeah,
except for Sicario Agents Marauders versus Seven.
yeah. Sorry, hold on. Let me look at the what's it called, the score sheet, so that I can be able to
Okay.
answer you very clearly. Yesterday the first match was Saints versus Cyclone. Since they
Yeah.
forfeited, they didn't show up on time. You understand? So they forfeited, they didn't show
Okay.
up on time. So that's why it was a very straightforward win for what's it called?
For Cyclone.
Yeah, for Cyclone. And then sorry, okay. The results are loading. Then all the other matches were straightforward wins. TGM they beat Dark World Empire 250-27 in hard points and 6-0 in S&B. The only match that I would say was a bit tight was Sicario Agents, Marauders versus Seven, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, Sicario Agents should have won that match very easily. Yeah, let me see. The score was because here's why. Sicario Agents in the respawn modes, domination and hard points, you understand, they're what we call respawn modes because when you die, you
Yeah.
get to come back again and again, over and over.
Oh, I see.
Sicario Agents, yeah, they won the first match, that hard points, 250 93. But the S&D, the reason why they lost that S&D was a mistake from two of their players. Like when the scores were tied at 4-4, they had a chance to make it 5-4. But I don't know, slow rotation from them. Like someone had 10 seconds to get to the bomb site, but he made the mistake of not holstering his gun. He decided to run with it. And so he had little to no mobility. He didn't get there in time. So that mistake was what cost them that game. Because after Seven won that match and he went to 5-4, Seven held on to win it 6-4. Sorry about my dog. But in the respawn modes, Sicario
You know
agents
what?
they
We're
were
going to have to give your dog a segment because he always seems to find a way to put in its contribution into
just
everything.
to give have his own say as well. So in the respawn mode, Sicario agents won 250-93 in hard points, and in
Yeah, I
domination,
saw that.
the tiebreaker, they won 200-144. But the remaining games, all the other games were basically
So,
I wouldn't call them
who would you
walkovers.
say Josh, who would you say impressed you in the qualifiers the most? Which team would you say impressed you or surprised you?
That would definitely be Sicario Agents Marauders, to be honest. Because
Oh, okay.
if we are going by their performances in past tournaments, you understand. No offense to them, I'm just being factual here, but a lot of people see Sicario Agents as bottom feeders, you understand, like the weeping
Oh,
boys of the group and all that. So, and then looking at the players, the caliber of players that Seven had or have on their roster,
hmm,
I expected Seven to win that time, you understand. So when I heard the results, I was surprised, and at the same time, I was impressed because I was like, all right, there goes that unpredictability factor. You understand? You can never
yeah.
pinpoint who is going to win. So yes, the carrier agents, Marauders, they impressed me yesterday. Yeah, that was basically it.
So, what else can we look forward to in the remaining rounds of COD
Yeah,
Mobile on
definitely.
MGT, on
I
MGT
can assure
2.0?
you, this weekend, you know, matches are every weekend, Saturdays and
Yeah.
Sundays. This weekend, the fixtures are like it promises fireworks. Basically, we have two of the top teams in Nigeria and Africa, Zero Remorse and Incognito, going head to head early in the competition, you understand?
Whoa.
And then we also have Bloody Veterans versus Cyclone, two top teams as well, or I'll call them mid-tier teams. But they have top tier players on their rosters. That's both sides. So the Bloody Veterans versus Cyclones match will be by 7 p.m. Nigerian time on Saturday, while Zero Remorse versus Incognito will be 8 p.m. Nigerian time, also on Saturday. And there will be live streams for both matches. There will be live streams for both
All
matches.
right. All right. So,
So
who are your favorites?
I can't speak on Zero Remorse versus Incognito for a
I'm
couple of
talking
reasons.
generally now.
Oh, generally, I still can. Okay, if I'm being honest, I'll definitely mention Incognito, definitely. And if Zero Remorse were not facing Incognito, I'd have said Zero Remorse as well because Zero Remorse
Okay.
they're a top tier team. But the problem is they are facing Incognito, and one team has to go home.
One team
And
has to go.
exactly, I can't
That's what
possibly
unfortunate.
say
That's the luck of the draw.
exactly. There's no seeding.
That's
It's
the luck
just
of the draw.
basically computer generated.
Yeah.
But other than that, my money is also on Snow Wolves to make it to the finals. My money is on Snow Wolves to make it to the finals. If not
Okay.
Snow Wolves,
Um, all right. Let me take some of the comments that we have. They will come to Nero. They will sign out. The Afro Gamer joins us. He says, hello, Nero and Josh. He said, interesting insight about player loans, just like traditional football. Underscore I, Dead says, hey, everyone. The African Gamer comes back and says, interesting cover about COD Mobile in Nigeria. And I think this question should be for Nero. Is there an official league or tournament? Nero, back to you.
Well, I didn't get the question, please.
Is there an official league or tournament?
There will be a tournament. There's always a tournament monthly. So there'll be another
Okay, so
one
basically there are
next
more,
month.
everybody is doing something, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so no official COD tournament, COD mobile tournament in
um,
Nigeria.
um,
Josh, what do you want to say? When you start saying this, your
no,
What do you mean, like from Call of Duty Mobile?
yeah,
no. Oh, you mean from Call of Duty Mobile or
yeah, for Call of Duty
Nigeria?
Mobile.
No.
No. I would say Africa
No.
is very recognized
There
by
isn't any.
Call of Duty, sadly.
Okay, okay.
But basically,
So
organizers are
you have
doing
your
what they
answer
can.
there. You said what,
Organizers are
Josh?
doing. I said organizers are doing what they can and stand to provide
Within the
solid
ecosystem.
tournaments. Exactly. The live
Okay.
streams, you understand, a lot of banter and all that, and plenty of memories for players after the tournaments are
Yeah,
over.
but let me be the bad person here now and say that we still need to do a lot on
Yeah,
social media.
definitely.
I see the things Nero is doing. I have to be big
Like you
shout out
say
to
that
Nero.
every time.
Yeah, I say it
Oh,
because
thank you.
look, me, I don't know how to tell lies, and I'm no Afro gamer will be saying I've started again. I don't know how to tell lies. I think for the growth of this ecosystem, it depends on the practitioners itself. People outside won't do it for you. And why am I saying so? You had 88 teams play your tournament. Um, Josh, we have
Yeah.
20 something teams playing MGT, and
No, we
MGT
have
is restricted
22 for MP. For BR, we have
Sorry, I have
25, but
24
that number is
teams, 18 players.
definitely.
Okay, sorry, 24 teams, 88 players, right?
Wait,
Yeah,
let me correct myself. Sorry.
Uh-huh. All right.
I had 21 teams in one lobby and then 22 teams in another lobby. So that's 43
Okay.
teams. My bad, I'm sorry.
so that's
Okay, so
basically.
you
Sorry.
see, my this is my take, guys,
Yeah.
and
But for the
we
final
are
of
we
the
are
18
we
players,
are one, we are one. But I'll say this to you: if all 88 members, right, all 88 practitioners, all 88 players take Nero's tweet,
tweet about
right, like,
Yeah,
retweet, do you know the amount of reach you will get by doing that?
it. It is.
No, it's going to be more than 88 because that means with each person, it informs, let's say, even if each person has 100 followers, right? There's a likelihood that the
Mm-hmm.
100 other people are going to see it. Do you understand?
Okay.
So that
Yeah.
creates a quantum. There's a multiplier effect. So that way it keeps growing. So somebody will see it and be like, they play COD Mobile in Nigeria. Let me give you an example. There's a guy, he's very popular on Twitter. You can check him out. Victor Semota. He tweeted one
yeah,
day about COD Mobile, and I was surprised, right? He was like, "Oh, it's very addictive." And a few people came at him and said, boss, so you play COD Mobile?" He said, "Yeah." Now, that tweet went far because he has a good following. Do you understand? A lot of people retweeted, liked, and all that. We all have to come together and work on developing this thing. So the players have a responsibility, Nero. I know you probably don't agree with me, but the players have a responsibility in growing the ecosystem. We need to do more. It is only numbers that will bring the sponsorship we are looking for. Hmm?
Yeah.
yeah.
You're right.
I get what you're saying.
You said what, Josh?
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it is only numbers that will bring this money we are looking for. We need everybody, all hands on deck. Underscore I dead says there's still a lot to be done in the esports industry. Yeah, we know that, and we are doing what we can, small by small, and that's why I said it involves all of us. So, Nero, what's next from your community in COD Mobile? What's next? What's the plan? What can we look forward to in
Well,
the
we
next
still have
2, 3 months to the end of the year?
okay, so we have our top plays of the boards that we started last month on our YouTube. So different players just submit their videos and then we upload it to YouTube. The ones that are OP, that's overpowered. And then we'll have a tournament. We'll have our weekly bearer scrims. We'll have another one, I think next week or next 2 week. That one's a
Okay.
scrim just for fun, not a major tournament. And then we'll have a major
Yeah.
tournament in November. Yeah, in
In
November.
November.
Another in
Okay.
December. And then till next year.
Okay. So,
November.
like I
Yeah.
told you
It's a
previously,
monthly tournament.
Nero, please
Hopefully it'll be
tag me.
weekly.
Like I told you previously, please tag me for
I
everything
will
you are
tag you.
pushing out. Let's get the word out. Josh,
Yeah.
what can we expect in the next few weeks in COD Mobile at MGT 2.0?
Like I
On the
said
final note,
earlier,
as we round up.
definitely interesting fixtures to look out for, and I'll be pushing out what's it called stream links on Twitter as well. As soon as this interview is done, I'm going to like drop a compilation of the stream links for yesterday's matches. Those are where I should understand because we had three
Mm.
streamers. So I'm going to do that on Twitter. But aside MGT, as soon as MGT is over, no, rather, while MGT is running now, there are already plans in motion. Registration is ongoing for a tier one league. currently, strictly for tier one teams. And
Okay.
that's been organized by Chikere. He's the head of ROG Nigeria. So he's basically
Okay.
organizing a tier one league. And I believe when that is done, it should be done by the end of the month, same as MGC 2.0. There's another league coming up, a Division 1 and Division 2 team league type of system with relegation and promotion. So basically, everyone is included, and it's for
Okay.
all tiers of teams. So yeah, in the coming months, I would say the community should have a lot of tournaments to keep themselves
Activity.
busy, and hopefully we can inculcate in participants the habit of spreading the word on social media, not just
Please.
Twitter,
It's very important.
Instagram as well. I mean, reposting
Yeah.
clips,
Yeah.
tagging people and all that. So yeah, definitely, I'm looking forward to good things in the community in the coming months.
Lovely. Thank you very much, guys. Please remember to follow um, at Lagos Esports, and of course at the Afro Gamer underscore for all the information related to MGC 2.0. We still have Ludo King, Soccer Stars, and A-Ball Pool coming up. Thank you very much, Nero, for joining me. I wish you the very best in you pushing the ecosystem as much as possible. Thank you very much, and I wish you the best.
Yeah, no problem.
Nero?
Thank you.
All
I
right.
think he's having
Thank you
network
very
issues.
much for
All
having me.
right, then. All right. Thank you
All right.
guys for joining in, and hopefully see you again on Monday for another episode of Gaming Today. And also join me on Friday for Football and AI, my football prediction show. And on Saturday, Football and AI is 4 p.m. on Friday. On Saturday is No Touchscreen with myself and Tio Eze, where we talk football tactics and discussions on the biggest issues across the world of football globally. Thank you for
Sorry,
joining
I
me.
have one
Yeah,
question. Sorry, I have one
yeah.
question. The football predictions on Friday, are they guaranteed so I can stake money on them?
It's not guaranteed, my brother.
Ah,
Punters discretion is advised.
no, definitely, definitely.
I'm not, my brother. Would you if I predicted that Aston Villa would beat Liverpool? Would you think I'm a witch by now?
Yeah, no, definitely. No, to be honest, personally, I would have called you a clown. No offense, because it's not
Aha,
even possible.
aha,
7 to 9. I definitely don't
aha.
expect that scoreline.
So, my brother, nothing is guaranteed. Please,
Yeah,
just
no problem,
follow
no
with
problem.
your church
I'll
mind.
definitely join in.
Follow with your church mind. If you like the prediction, but
Go
please,
with it.
T's and
Yeah, no,
C's apply.
no problem, no problem.
I'm not responsible.
Um,
Thank you very
thank
much,
you,
guys.
thank you for having me. Yeah, no problem.
No problem, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.